Hi everyone, it's Maddie. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I wanted to do kind of a different video for me since one of my New Year's resolutions was this like use it or lose it sort of vibe when it came to really everything, cosmetics, clothing, shoes, whatever. I wanted to go through some of my recent empties and talk about whether or not I would rebuy this product, either in the future or right now. So I'm working my way through, you know, a lot of us, I know I do. I accumulate definitely a backlog or a back stock of makeup items, cosmetic items, shampoos. It's just like, I see something I think would be good, I buy it, I try it, I wait to try it, I haven't run out yet, I move on from one product to the next without finishing. Like, it is a mess. And so I'm trying to kind of work through my back stock and really evaluate whether or not things are working well for me, if I should repurchase it or if I should not. And so I just thought I would talk that through with you today with some of the empties that I had over the last few months. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, starting with this one size setting spray. I have talked about this before on my channel, I believe in my monthly favorites videos. I would say it is favorite in that it works really, really well. It is least favorite in that it is like spraying hairspray on your face. Like, the sensation using this feels toxic. This feels like bad for you. And I definitely don't use it all the time, but I did go through a bottle and I did repurchase this. I just feel like there's nothing else on the market or in my makeup kit that could kind of substitute for what this does. This truly locks your makeup onto your face, as opposed to another empty that I had that I also repurchased, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is more sets your makeup. So when you have done the powder layer of your makeup, you spray this all over your face and it just kind of helps blur everything together and set it, but it's not really like a hold, right? This is more to make your makeup more pretty. This is like to glue your makeup to your face, and it feels like you're gluing it to your face. But I use both of these. I use both of these together. This is more everyday. This is more special occasion, but I did repurchase both of them. So that is the first one. Next up, some Chanel skincare. The first one is this Red Camellia Revitalizing Cream. I used 100% of this. I would say it wasn't my favorite moisturizer. It was really, yes, this is the #1 Chanel cream, Revitalisante. That's in French. Yeah, not my favorite. It was very oil heavy. I felt like very heavily scented, but I didn't feel like it did a lot for my skin. And then on occasion, I kind of actually found this irritating. I kind of have sensitive skin, but not really. And I don't know, I just didn't love this. It was pretty expensive, honestly, and I don't think I ever purchased this. I feel like the Tatcha creams or like the face cream that I get at my dermatologist works a lot better. So this is not a repurchase for me. The next one, I really, really liked using it. It was really fun. This is the oil, like the anti-pollution cleansing oil. I really liked the sensation of using this. So you apply it to your face, you pump it in your hand, you apply it to your face dry, and it melts all of the makeup off of your face. So it's like you like rub and rub and rub and rub and rub, and it like really dissolves all of the makeup off of your face, which I really like. What I did discover with this is that you really need to double cleanse, because you rub the oil all over your face, right? It's not like micellar water, but kind of works like that, sort of. But then it's all sitting on your face, and then you're trying to rinse it off with water, right? And the water would carry some of it away, but I would always kind of feel like the oil residue. And then I would have to cleanse my face again, sometimes 3 times, which is just like a lot of cleansing. I think this was the culprit when I was having all of my foundations riot on me. I think this is the product that was responsible for that. I think there was just too much oil left on my face. And while I really liked the sensation, I would try a different cleansing oil and not repurchase this one in particular. And it was also pretty expensive. I mean, it's like Chanel, whatever. This next item, I would repurchase this again. This was the illuminating eye cream, but it had like the little yeah, Hydra Beauty Micro Cream. And it had like the little bubbles in it. I felt like this was very moisturizing. I felt like I really liked the way that this sat on my skin. I felt like it soaked right into my eye area. I felt like it was gentle enough and never really irritated my eye area. Like I said, I have some semi-sensitive skin. I feel like some eye creams, when I put them on, it's almost like a little burny, or like it just feels like too heavy or too thick for that area. So I would repurchase this. I really liked it. Right now I'm using the Kiehl's, I forget what it's called. It's like the nighttime Kiehl's eye cream, which I like, but that is a little heavier than this. And to be honest, I am missing this. So I would 100% repurchase this of the Chanel skincare. Another eye cream that I made my way through was this Tatcha Silk Peony eye cream. I wouldn't repurchase this. This is the melting eye cream for all skin types. I don't remember if this was a sample or if this is the full, this must be the sample size. But I worked my way through it. Anyway, it took a while to get through this. So I will say that it lasted a long time. I just felt like this was a little too thick, too heavy almost. Melting eye cream makes me, it was almost kind of like, yeah, like coconut oily, where it like started a more solid and then it melted into your skin. But in the winter, right, it's not as melty as you want it to be. And then you're like rubbing under your eye. And I don't think that that's good. I did not like this. I really, really, really liked this. So that was that. Then I think we have a couple of dry shampoos. Yes, so we have the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo, and I would 100% repurchase this. I already had a backup bottle of this. This is like my holy grail dry shampoo. I really, really like it. And then I had the Volume Very Airy Low Residue Dry Shampoo, which I also really like. I feel like this is more of a workhorse, whereas this one is more light touch. Like this one could leave your hair powdery if you went too heavy handed with it. It felt like more powerful. Whereas I feel like the Oribe Gold Lust Dry Shampoo is just hard to go wrong with it. But it does leave a little bit more residue. Now it depends on what you want. Like if you want to add more texture to your hair to be able to like bounce up volume, you know, like this. Like right now, my hair is honestly full of Gold Lust Dry Shampoo. It's time to wash it. So do you want to be able to do that? Or do you want it to be more powerful in terms of feeling cleaner? I don't know if that makes sense. I lost my train of thought. I liked both of these. I would repurchase the Volume one. It is kind of tough because you can only purchase it from their website, which is inconvenient for me. And the Oribe smells really good. And so in addition to being a dry shampoo, it's also texturizing. I think that was the point that I wanted to make. Okay. Next up was a product that I really liked. It took me a long time to go through. This is the Miriam Caveda, the label's totally worn off, conditioner balm. I liked this. I would use this again in the future. It was very expensive. Right now I'm using a Shiseido conditioner that I feel like works better, makes my hair feel better, is more powerful. This was like a little bit waxy and also kind of hard sometimes to get out of the bottle. I have another product from her where actually the bottle is like cracked. When I empty that out, it'll be in my next empties video. This was good. It smelled good. I feel like it worked good. I think there are better things on the market for less. So you don't necessarily have to spend your money on this in particular, if that makes sense. Okay, there's that. Now a couple of makeup items that I made my way through. The first is this Rare Beauty. It's like a eyeshadow stick. Yeah. In Integrity. I liked the color of this. But I feel like it would have been better, not as a stick, it would have been better in a pot. I had an experience where like the stick would like fall out and then I could still use it. I would just like drop it back in and then try and use it. But sometimes it would fall out and I felt like it was kind of messy in that way. And then eventually like it broke off and it was just like, I felt like in a pot, it would be better. I liked the formula. I liked the color. I liked using it. But I just feel like the logistics with the stick, they didn't totally nail it. Like these twist up sticks can be like a little crumbly, a little fussy, a little, I don't know. And so I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I would go for something similar, like in a pot sort of packaging. Okay, the next two items I really did repurchase and will continue to use. The first one is, it's the Easy Blur. It's probably easier to look like this, primer. I ended up cutting it open to get out every single last drop of this. Same with this foundation. It's the Easy Blur foundation in Shortbread, and it's like, it truly is empty. I pulled out the stopper and was like scraping the inside with like a makeup brush just to truly get every last drop. I already repurchased these in the sale, and I would continue repurchasing this. Right now, this is like my holy grail foundation primer combination. It's just so good. It's so blurring. It works so well. My skin loves it. I'm just really happy with it. Now, I try not to overuse it because I just have this like superstition or fear that like foundations that I used to love stop working over time. So I'm still using some Chanel foundations up. The Patrick Ta foundation, I feel like it's more of a summer foundation, so I'm not really using that so much right now. And the Dior Stick. The Dior Stick foundation, which honestly, I'm not loving as much as I should. This is like way better for me than the Dior Stick. And in comparison, I feel like with the Dior Stick, my makeup's sliding everywhere. No, not with this. This is like, your makeup is stuck on your face, especially with the setting spray. So that was all of my empties over the last couple of months. I hope this was a helpful video. You know, it's really good for me to reflect on, hey, what worked, what didn't, what was spending too much money, what wasn't. I really feel like with, yeah, the conditioner and the skincare, I could have done better for less. I feel like with the cosmetics and the hair products, most look good and I would buy them again. And so yeah, pretty good overall, making it through with the empties. So anyway, let me know if you have any favorite products from this month, but otherwise I will see you in my next video. Okay, bye guys.